Hello there, good day. My name is Frank Thomas. I live in Dover. I'm not a Dover shark, but I've only lived here for 3 years. I've spent 25 years living in Deal, which is just along the coast there, and I spent all that time working on the P&O ferries. And what's been happening in the latter years of all these illegal immigrants coming in, okay, and effectively manipulating our resources, is just disgraceful. And I also have total contempt for all the political parties and MPs who just allow it to happen. Having said that, I have to say that I am a Britain First supporter. Okay.
Okay.
And historically, my grandfather and my father were in the armed forces fighting for this country. Okay. Luckily, I was born out in '46, so I didn't get dragged into all that sort of thing. Okay, so I was quite lucky there, right? But historically, all these great guys have done so much of this country, and then the ruling elite of the UK, who are disgraceful, okay, allowing all the immigrants to come in, and it's divide and rule, okay? So I say to everybody, especially if you're from this country originally, back Britain First, okay?
Okay. Do you feel that there's a way forward, in your view, how we can tackle this problem?
Well, only by backing the people that will be doing something about it. And Britain First does its best.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you have a message for Priti Patel and your local MP?
Well, from the local MP, Natalie, I say, please Natalie, do your best and support your residents, especially all those who actually back you, okay? And just do your best to help solve the problem.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, one of the worst things about immigrants was the way they were raping our young white girls, okay? Not probably around this area so much, but up north, okay? And I was absolutely disgusted with that. And that the MPs, the police, the councillors, whatever, who allowed this to go on, they should be ashamed of themselves. Also, just so people are aware, there are an awful lot of people in power who are satanic, okay?
Yes.
And they create evil acts, okay? And also over in America as well, and all around the world, okay? So I'm afraid this planet, as they call it, okay, is a disgrace at this moment in time.
Would you describe yourself as not being racist or a bigot? You're not left or right wing, you were just a patriot that's concerned about your community.
Yes, I don't mind people of other colours, okay? I try my hardest to get on well with them, and I love it when they blend in with us and they'll come into the pub and have a drink with us. But if they don't want to do that and they just want to do their own thing, and then, well, these poor white girls that get affected by it, well, that's how I feel. So I say to everybody who is British, Anglo-Saxon, whatever, right, support Britain First.
Thank you for your time.
Okay?
Tango Romeo, local resident, displeased with the amount of the residents who are arriving here every day.
And how do you feel about the problem?
I'm very disagreeable with the problem. It's costing the country a lot of money. God knows what these people bring in, never mind COVID, but other diseases, and the drain on our financial resources.
Do you see a way forward?
My own way forward would be to reject them before they got to these shores.
Okay. And how do you feel about the local government and national government handling this problem?
I think it's done on a namby-pamby basis. They're pulling the wool over our eyes, not really making a concerted effort. A lot of the problem, I'm sure, comes from France, and a lot of pressure should be put on the French.
Do you have a message for your local MP and Priti Patel?
They should be more determined, pull their socks up, and get their backs to the wheel.
Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
My name is Vic Stokes, I live in Dover. This immigration thing with the little boats does get me down big time. For the simple reason, the French don't seem to be stopping them. They come in drones, loads and loads every single day of the week. The government isn't doing anything to send them back. I mean, with this COVID thing, they close the borders down, and if they come up the road, in my opinion, put them back on the boat and take them back to where they come from. With immigration, I was always told, as a kid, or whatever, the first safe port of call, no wars, is where you claim asylum. Not come to England as an economic migrant. I mean, when you look at it, they're all youngsters, they're all young men, no women, no kids. It's like an army in waiting coming across here. I mean, it's a strain on our government with this COVID thing, and I'm personally against it big time. I mean, the march we had the other week in Dover, it was peaceful. I watched it. I wasn't involved in it, but I did watch it, and a few flares went off, as it did. But there's no trouble. A few people got arrested because they voiced their weird opinions, and I'm for them. You know, in my personal opinion, they should come off the boat, not in hotels or accommodation, put somewhere in a holding place, all right, looked after, and sent back. That's my view personally.
So you feel that is the way forward, in your view, that you need to send
with
these...
the COVID situation, most countries are, like Spain or other countries, that seem to be closing the borders down, not letting anybody in. That's how it should be in this country. Close the borders. Get rid of COVID completely. We're close to closing it now, getting it reopened again. But all the time we're letting people come in again, that's going to kick it off, in my opinion.
Do you feel that you have a message for Priti Patel and your local MP about this problem?
I don't know.
Do you feel that they could do anything to help the community?
Yeah? Well, I'm poor here, I do apologise, but I'm sorry, but in my opinion, they shouldn't be allowed to come in. The French aren't doing enough to stop them, in my opinion.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, they should stop them completely.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name's Andy Redmond. I have lived in Dover since for 43 years. When I first joined the army, I came to Dover in 1973 and I married a local girl. I have seen the decline in Dover over the years, and I've also seen the amount of illegal immigrants that are coming to this country. And it's getting to the stage now that we are just taking anybody and we give them houses, money and everything. And I don't believe this is right, because at the beginning of this lockdown, when it first started with coronavirus, every country in the world locked their countries down, apart from Great Britain. And we are still allowing people in who could be carrying this virus and bringing it into this country. Don't get me wrong, I'm not racist, I'm not a bigot, I've got nothing against anybody. I was in the army. I have seen people who are in oppression. And I agree that if you are escaping oppression, you go to the nearest country, nearest safe country. where some of these people are coming from, you've got 23 countries between us and them. And the reason they come here, money.
Okay.
And it's wrong. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against anybody getting away from oppression or anything. And I believe this is wrong. Patti Patel, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't got a clue.
Do you have a message for Priti Patel?
I think she should resign because she hasn't got a clue. She said, oh, we will address the situation. How can you address the situation when it's too late?
Okay.
We went through 2 world wars. We survived. And now we are on the threat
Okay.
because of our government.
Okay.
The people should not be afraid of their government. The government should be afraid of their people. And this is going to come soon. There's going to be a revolution.
Yep.
And there will be blood on the streets. And
So I can understand your frustrations.
it's not right. Me, I'm a pensioner. My pension each month is lower than anywhere in the world. And I cannot claim anything because of my pension, my occupation or whatever. But yet an illegal immigrant from here are claiming to £50,000 a year, which is done to get an house, everything they want. And enough's enough.
So this doesn't sound very fair to you then, does
No,
it?
no, it's simple, enough's enough.
Yes.
Enough's enough. And it's about time our government decided and said, that's it, enough's enough, bang, stop it. But they won't. And a lot of people are getting browned up with it.
Yeah. Do you have a message for your local MP?
Well, I have, but I can't say it.
Yeah. Do you feel like she could do better as an MP to support the local community over this very issue that you've just chatted with me this afternoon?
Oh, look, she could do a lot better. But, you know, our parliament needs to understand we put them in power for our best interests, and our best interests are not taken into account. And as far as they're concerned, half of them are on the fiddle with expenses and what have you, and they're, you know what I mean, they're eating for money. You can see it on the telly, the House of Lords. They sit in the House of Lords, half of them are fast asleep, half of them are fast asleep, and you get 300 quid a day.
Yep.
MPs, when this all kicked off, there was like 10 grand a month pay.
Yes.
For doing what? Nothing.
So I can understand your frustrations there
Me,
as well.
I've worked all through this,
Yes.
and a lot of my friends have worked all through this. And it's wrong.
Yes.
MPs are con men. They're crooks. As far as I'm concerned, they're crooks. They're ripping our country off at our expense. You know what I mean? They're claiming money for refurbishment of flats or what have you. At the taxpayer's expense. We are paying for that. Why? It's like when the smoking ban came in. Right? You couldn't smoke in pubs. But yet, they can still smoke in the Palace of West because it's classed as a palace. You know what I mean? And I'm at the stage that I'm 67 years old now. I've got 2 daughters, I've got 4 grandchildren. And 2 step-grandchildren. Right? What chance have they got? What chance have they got in this country? They ain't got a chance at all, because they keep putting retirement age up and things and that. I mean, my daughters, they're going to be able to retire till they're what, 90?
Yes.
But yet they can retire at 55 with lump sums of something like £500,000 and about £67,000 a month pension.
Yes.
And it's, you know what I mean, it is, a joke is a joke. And, you know what I mean, even Dick Turpin, you know what I mean, he did, you you know.
At
and
least
that's
he
what-
was. At least he was a Yorkshireman, and he was quite honourable.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
Yes.
You know, it's like the National Health Service, right? I paid my contributions to National Health Service all my working life. You had a gentleman from Yorkshire, Sir Captain Tom Moore, who raised £30 million for the National Health Service. Right, who raised, why did they have to do that? He was 99 years old. Why did he have to do that? The money should have come from our government for the National Health Service. And
not a charitable organisation.
Yeah.
Is that what
and
you're trying to
then
say?
the charitable organisation that he was with, they took a percentage of that. Hold on, he just raised £30 million. That should have gone to National Health. Why should they take a percentage because of administration fees and that?
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Pardon?
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I'm just browned off of it. I'm just browned off of it that, you know, I mean, as I say, I've never been, I have had, you know what I mean, coloured people watch my back in the army. Same as my friend Steve and that who's in the army, same as my friend that who's had colour. We're not racist, we never have been. You know what I mean?
It's just that you're frustrated with the whole situation.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I told you what I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'll put it this way, right?
You're English and proud.
Yeah, English and proud. And also, I am patriotic, and I will defend this country against anybody else who ever wants to invade this. I'm 67, but I will pick up arms against anybody who wants to invade our country. And if it comes to civil war, I will be out on the streets.
Thank you very much
Right,
for your
okay?
time.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce yourself.
My name is Ruby.
Are you a local community member, Ruby?
I've been here 78 years.
And how do you feel about the local problems in Dover and the surrounding area?
I think it's disgusting because we help the French to keep the things over there, the people over there, and now they want more money off us. And we can't handle it. We've got no seafront, yeah? All we got here is forest. Dover is not an English port no more. The pier,
Yeah.
breakwater,
Yes.
is a gateway of freedom. My mum used to say, I used to say to her when I was a little girl, what's that word for? She said, it's a gateway of freedom. And I can't anymore, love.
Do you feel
choked.
it's all right, darling? Do you feel this gateway of freedom that your mother used to describe to you when you was younger is being breached at the moment?
It has.
And
Have
how
we
do you
got-
how do you feel it's been breached?
I can't spit, I'm getting choked now.
It's all right, darling.
It hurts.
Yes.
It don't matter who you meet in the street, they're foreigners.
Yes.
You get people come over on a cruising line and on the ferries, do their shopping, but now we've got foreigners coming over on our seafront.
Yes.
And for me, I've got 11 grandchildren and I've got 12 great-grandchildren. I'm frightened of their lives because we've had too many killings in this town.
Okay. Do you,
Excuse me, I can't say no more.
that's all right, darling. Well, thank you very much for your time, and let's hope this problem is resolved with your local MP and Priti Patel at the Home Office.
Thank you.